Okay, grabe naman kayo. Kahapon kasi may lumapit sa akin, sabi, "Sir, anong edad mo na?" "Ilang taon ka na, sir?" Sabi ko, 44. Sabi sa akin, "Mukha kang 43, sir." "Hindi, sir. Ano bang sikreto mo? Parang mukha kang mas bata." Actually, aside from healthy living, well, actually, hindi, wala talaga akong bisyo eh. Pero ito, sabihin ko sa inyo ito talaga yung sikreto ko. Grabe. Hindi, actually, ano lang, malinis lang sa katawan. Tapos ito yung pinanghugas ko na mukha ko. From black water to, charcoal tri-action facial wash, anti-acne yan. So, kaya halos hindi halatang 44, halatang 43 years old. Ito yung pinanghilamos ko sa mukha ko every time, no? Lalo na pag medyo parang malagkit yung mukha. Yan talaga yung pinanghugas ko at pinanghilamos ko. So, salamat sa black water. Anyway, pag-usapan na natin, di naman para sa akin to. Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, grabe, mayroon ng mga magagandang balita po, no? Boxing in the Olympics, well, it's not 100%, pero parang 99.9% is back. At pag-uusapan natin yan. Pag-usapan din natin why Charly Suarez deserves the right. Parang kailangan ko ng drink. Sandali, inom lang ako. This is our live show. Why Charly Suarez deserves the right to fight for the title shot. At pag-usapan din natin yung laban po ni Sebastian Fundora at saka nitong Shordell Booker na mangyayari po for this weekend. Yan po yung big fights natin. Yung laban din po ni George Kambosos. Bago na yung kalaban niya. Happening in Australia. Australian boxing is actually tuloy-tuloy yung mga malalaking event doon. Siyempre, Kenneth Llover. And let me tell you a secret meron silang target na pangalan na gustong makalaban. Grabe naman to si Kenneth Llover. Nagsisimula pa lang. Gusto na kagad makalaban si Inoue. Sinong Inoue ba yan? Pag-usapan po natin syempre. And also I'll be discussing to you what is Titleholder PH, ang bago po sa mundo po ng streaming platform. And you seldom see a Blackwater nandun sa boxing. What is he doing there? At akala ko sa basketball lang siya. Pacquiao Elorde Awards at marami pa pong iba, no? Pero bago po natin simulan ang usapan na yan, gusto ko lang pasalamatan syempre ang mga supporters po ng Powcast Sports na dumadami. Can you join us and be a sponsor, supporter po of Powcast Sports? Syempre dito tayo sa original, the pioneer. So Arena Plus, Astigsa Sports, please send me a message if you want some bonus, 21 years old and above. And syempre ako guys, alam nyo naman from the start, I'm a supporter of Manny Pacquiao and sports. And kung sino man yung party list na supporter po ng sports, yan din ang sinusuportahan ko. That's why I support One Pacman party list. Sila po yung dahilan kaya naging Pinoy legally si Justin Brownlee at marami pa pong iba. Siyempre, Watchmaster para sa relo ko. Blackwater, Skyline Sports and Social kung saan tayo nag-watch party, at syempre yung Titleholder PH. Ako po si Pau Salud ng Powcast Sports. Let's do this! Powcast Nation, please share, like, and comment. Mamaya sa pagbabalik ko po, pag-usapan na po natin kung ano po yung detalye sa Olympic boxing. And of course, marami pang iba. Please share, like, and comment. I'll see you in just one song countdown. Please share, like, and comment. Salamat po.
Are you ready? Powcast Nation! It started with passion, now it's a mission. It's our vision, unite the sports nation. And if you join me, let's make history. Unite for the love of sports, build a strong community. Oh! It's not about views, it's about the grind. The sacrifice, the heart, the power of the mind. You and I, we create a legacy. Take a photo, let's lock this memory. Here comes the boom, boom, pow. Powcast to the fruit. Basketball's life, even small we shoot. Boxing, MMA, we fight like kings. Warriors and champions, the world knows our rings. No matter the sport, we rep PH. Powcast fans, we fight and preach. We pray, we cheer, we give it all. Standing strong, we'll never fall. Filipino fans, here we go! Yeah, hype na naman si Pao Salud. Pag nagsalita, it just sounds good. Mga bashes, haters, naghihintay bumagsak. Pero tuloy lang, walang atas. Huwag kang makipag-debate, di mo kaya. Makinig ka na lang, para tuloy ang ligaya. Powcast, malakas, tanggapin mo na. Consistent dripping, kaya shout out muna. Here comes the boom, boom, pow. Powcast Nation, stand up now. Get ready for the truth. Powcast, the pioneer, the original Powcast. Sports updates, join Powcast Nation. Powcast Sports #1. Sports fans, clap your hands, stay motivated. Motivated. From PH to the world, stay elevated. Stay subscribed, stay tuned. Powcast is the truth. Here comes the boom, boom, pow. Powcast Nation, stand up now. Get ready for the truth. Powcast, the pioneer, the original Pow. Sports updates, join Powcast Nation. Powcast Sports #1. Powcast Sports, the #1 independent sports voice in the Philippines. Oh.
Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
All right, shout out to each and everyone. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Pao Salud, Powcast Sports. We're back and we are live. This is our Powcast Sports Podcast Boxing Edition. Today is March 18, 2025. I always say 2024. But anyway, let's talk about the latest news in boxing. And especially, this is very relevant to all of us, no? Lalo na sa mga Filipino boxing fans. Yan. This is breaking news and this is has massive implication to the future of boxing in the Olympic level. Let me share this to you, no? After years of uncertainties, no, and speculations about Olympic boxing, it is officially back on track for the 2028 Los Angeles Games. The International Olympic Committee, or IOC, has formally recommended the inclusion of boxing in the upcoming Olympic cycle, a decision that comes as huge relief to athletes, coaches, and fans worldwide, including myself. Grabe, no? I thought boxing is gonna be gone in the Olympics, but just like I remember my conversation with Jimmy Marshall at the airport. We were talking about Olympic boxing being banned, and he said no, someone's gonna work on making it happen. No, so this latest development follows a provisional recognition of world boxing. This is a newly formed governing body that has effectively replaced the suspended International Boxing Association, or IBA. The IBA had been under scrutiny for governance issues, financial concerns, and alleged corruptions, leading to its removal from the Olympic oversight. Now, IOC President Thomas Bach expressed full confidence that the upcoming IOC sessions is set to take place in Novarino, Greece, will give its final approval to this recommendation, securing the sport's place in the 2028 Games. Meanwhile, World Boxing President Boris van der Vorst has reassured that global boxing community that this decision marks a new era for Olympic boxing. He emphasized that under world boxing leadership, the sports will uphold transparency, fairness, and adherence to Olympic values. So for athletes, this means one thing. The dream of winning Olympic gold medal remains alive, especially for Filipino athletes, because Philippines, of course, we usually get our belts, or not our belts, our medal from boxing, right? So young and aspiring boxers across the globe can now continue to train and prepare for their shot at glory in Los Angeles. This is a decision. This decision also ensures that National Boxing Federation can move forward with clear path to Olympic qualification, avoiding confusion that has surrounded the sport in recent years. So napakagandang balita nito. This is actually a major victory not just for the sport but for the fairness and integrity of the Olympic competition, especially in boxing, who has been scrutinized in recent years. So my opinion on this, lalo na sa mga Pilipino po, no, na they have been, kumbaga, Philippine boxing is the biggest contributor para sa akin for the medals. So, yung mga Olympic boxers natin can continue to train kasi for after the last one, medyo parang yung mga boxers parang hindi nila alam no? Hindi natin alam ano ba, magte-train ba tayo? Paano yung Olympic natin? But the good news here is mukhang ma-approve na. Magbabago lang po. Bago na po, hindi na po IBA ang magsusupervise nito. World Boxing na. So, World Boxing is a newly organized organization that will oversee the Olympic boxing. So, that is great news. IBA is also doing some their thing right now. Actually, IBA is turning pro. That's still a discussion na gusto ko sanang in the future mapag-usapan din eh. Anyway, let's talk about the other news. Any comments about Olympic boxing? Importante to. It's not that hype para sa iba because this is not professional, but this is certainly good news. So, good luck po sa ating mga Philippine boxing contingents sa 2028. Sana galingan nila mag-qualify sa Olympics. All right. So, let's talk about why Charly Suarez deserves a title shot. For a while right now, there has been a lot of rumors and speculation that Charly Suarez is gonna get a chance to fight against Emanuel Navarrete. Of course, Emanuel Navarrete, very prominent name for the Philippines because isa siya sa magaling talaga at marami na rin Pilipino ang tinalo nito. So let me tell you this first. For Charly Suarez, for years, now Charly Suarez has been one of the most avoided fighters in boxing. Yeah, not a lot of probably a lot of international fans know him, but he is avoided. Many fans may not realize this, but Suarez has been deep and has a deep and decorated amateur background. He was a standout for Philippine national team, competing in the highest level, including the Olympics, Asian Games, and Southeast Asian Games. This isn't just a guy who turned pro and worked his way up. Suarez has been fighting world-class opponents. And he has been fighting world-class opponents long before he entered professional ranks. His high-level amateur experience has given him a sharp boxing IQ, elite movement, and the ability to adapt inside the ring. And I'm not just saying this because he's a Filipino, because he is truly legit. And yet, despite of being undefeated as a pro boxer, currently he has 16 wins. Let me just go ahead. Maybe it's better if I show you the this one. Let me let me make sure I show this to you. So this was earlier. I was discussing this. I didn't show you, but this is Charly Suarez. Okay, so let's talk about Charly Suarez. This guy isn't just a guy who worked his way up in the pro ranks. Suarez has been fighting world-class opponents long before he entered professional ranks. His high-level amateur experience has given him, of course, sharp IQ, elite movement, and the ability to adapt inside the ring. But despite of it all, again, he's 16-0, 9 knockouts. Suarez has been largely ignored by big promoters. Fighters and managers know what he brings to the table. And I guess you cannot be too good because he's too risky, too skilled, and too dangerous for the so-called protected prospects. Now, Top Rank is considering Andres Cortez. He's a solid fighter, but let's be honest, Suarez is a tougher test than Andres Cortez. If they want an exciting high-level matchup, they need to pick Charly Suarez. I think Charly Suarez will be a better opponent. Plus, Andres Cortez was ducking Charly Suarez for a while. So, let's not sugarcoat things though. Navarrete is an absolute monster. We know this. He's a three-division world champion. He's awkward. He's relentless and has overwhelmed top fighters. He got the power, volume, and the unpredictable movement that throws opponent off. But here's why Charly Suarez is different from Navarrete's past opponent. Let me tell you why. And this is also why Charly Suarez deserves that this fight. High level amateur pedigree. He is not easily rattled. He fought every style, and now he has adjust his style to what it is right now. It's not what you will call amateur boxing. He's very exciting to watch, even at 36 years old. Now, obviously we gotta talk about his superior footwork and defense. Unlike Navarrete's previous opponent, Suarez has elite movement. I think the best movement, footwork from the previous opponent of Emanuel Navarrete. So he won't just stand in front and trade shots. This is probably why they're thinking twice about picking Charly Suarez, because Charly Suarez has a legitimate chance against Emanuel Navarrete. Of course, Charly Suarez also have these sharp counters and body work. Navarrete leaves himself open a lot. And Suarez, with his timing and accuracy, can exploit that. And also, one more thing, and this is the fourth thing that I'm going to say about why Charly Suarez is a better opponent. This is going to be an exciting fight. And because even at 36 years old, the conditioning and the work rate of Charly Suarez is so good as if he is 26. Suarez doesn't fade. If he can take Navarrete into deep waters, we might see an upset. I say upset because I know that Navarrete is still the favorite for this one. So I think Suarez should be the boxer to be picked by the Top Rank. Of course, Charly is clearly the underdog. Itong si Navarrete has the size, reach, power advantage, but Suarez brings the technical and defensive edge. That is what I see. So, if ever this fight happens, kung mangyari itong laban na ito, let me give you my initial thoughts. We're probably going to be talking about this more in the weeks or months to come once this is confirmed, because allegedly the fight could be happening in May too. Not May the 2nd, so sometime in May, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just drink my tea first. So, if the fight happens, first thing that Charly Suarez needs to do is control the distance. He can't let Navarrete bully him inside. Smart footwork and lateral movement will be crucial to this fight. As we know, Navarrete likes to suffocate his opponent. Second keys to win, I'm seeing that in order for Charly Suarez to win is the counter the wide shots. Navarrete likes to punch awkwardly. He's wild with these punches most of the time, although he gets away with this. Suarez must stay disciplined and counter those looping shots. And I think he has the ability to do that. Being in the amateur for a while, he can definitely counter those wide shots. One other thing, and probably most of you guys would think the same way. I think Charly Suarez should go to the body early. Navarrete is tough, yes, we give him that, but nobody likes body shots. This will slow him down in the latter round, which is gonna be critical. I know Navarrete might have the same plan because a 36 years old guy, he's gonna probably also try and go to the body. So, and the one of the most crucial thing for this one is the early attacks of Emanuel Navarrete. Okay, the early attacks of Emanuel Navarrete will be really crucial. So he needs to survive the storm early. because Emanuel Navarrete is gonna certainly attack. So in short, and I don't have to say this actually, because I know Charly Suarez is gonna do this. He just need to stay disciplined, stick to the game plan. No wild exchange. Don't exchange for too long, and don't get baited to a brawl. Just be smart. Beat Charly Suarez. So here's my early prediction. Let me know if you agree with me, guys. Look, I'm not gonna pretend that this is gonna be an easy fight for Charly Suarez. Navarrete is absolutely the favorite, and rightfully so. But does Suarez have a chance to win this fight? Absolutely. If Charlie can execute the perfect game plan, and I'm not saying it's the same game plan that I've just shared to you guys, but if he stays sharp defensively and slow down Navarrete in the second half, I believe he have maybe a decision win against against Emanuel Navarrete. So if Suarez can do that, I think he can win by decision. But if he gets caught up in a firefight, or let's just say Navarrete imposes will or control the fight, then this will get dangerous for Charly Suarez. So that's what I feel. So I'm gonna speak in Tagalog now for this one. The reason kaya ako in English because I want the top rank in the international boxing community to understand where we're coming from and why Charly Suarez deserves the fight. So, deserved ni Charly Suarez yung laban na yan kasi ang tagal na niya na lumalaban dyan sa top rank. Lagi na lang siyang iniiwasan ng mga matitindi. Tapos, yung pipiliin pa ng top rank, yung umiiwas din sa kanya. Takot nga yan kay Charly Suarez. So, Charly Suarez at 36 years old should have the chance right now. Kasi kung maskip pa to, lugi na rin kay Charly Suarez. Lugi. Kasi syempre, umiidad na si Charly. I'm not saying na hindi niya kaya, pero syempre, edad talaga, malaking bagay yan. Pero, if there's any boxer po na talagang, na talagang deserving at talagang, I would say this, no? Hindi ko sinasabi to sa lahat ng boksingero, pero kasi, totoo naman, no? Mahirap maging disiplinado. Pero si Charly Suarez, disiplinado, focus, and he is really, kumbaga, siya model citizen. Model citizen. So, Charly Suarez, sa tingin ko, deserves mo yan. And pag konfirmado na yan, bibisitahin kita sa camp mo. And I will help hype this one because you deserve it, brother. You deserve the limelight right now. Not the next fight. So, top rank, piliin nyo. Okay? Piliin nyo si Charly Suarez. Ilabas nyo na. Because siguraduhin ko sa inyo, although, again, tahimik si Charly, hindi siya mahilig mag-trash talk. But he's a good guy. He can also promote the fight. So, sa mga nanonood, nakikinig ang sinabi ko kanina. Ay, salamat, uy! Ray Martinez at saka MJ Cosme. Let's stick to the topic, guys, para dire-diretso kasi marami po akong sa inyo din mamaya-maya. Sasagutin ko po yung mga comment ninyo. But please do let me know what you think about Charly Suarez kasi yun ang mga babasahin ko. Okay? Yan ang mga babasahin ko. And if you are a big supporter of Charly Suarez, I urge you, share, like, comment, and let Top Rank know that we have a Filipino boxer that deserve this fight. Okay. Lastly, in Tagalog, si Charly Suarez ay underdog. Ibig sabihin, kahit gano'n siya kagaling, kahit siya pa ang undefeated dito, he is the dihado. Siya po ang dihado. Siyempre, bata ni Arom yan si Navarrete. Di ba? Bata ni Arom yan. So, kalaban po tayo dito. Okay? So, lamang si Navarrete, kasi overwhelming talaga si Navarrete, mas malaki si Navarrete, and he probably is looking for a knockout. But ang sabi ko, stay disciplined, counter-punching, footwork, wag lang makipagsabayan ng matagal, at counter-punching will be a key here because Navarrete, masyadong maangas ang kanyang mga suntok, wild open yung suntok niya, pag na-counter yan, may lakas din si Charly. Okay, let me see your prediction. The next thing that I want to talk about, since we talk about prediction, let's talk about the fight this weekend. Okay, so but let me read all Charly Suarez related comment. Okay, And by the way, pag wala akong lakad, I'll try to do live every morning and talk to you about sports. Sometimes boxing, sometimes basketball, but today boxing tayo. Okay. All right, let me read some comments first about Suarez. Sabi ni Raymark Martinez, Suarez by decision ako pa. Yan. Teka, maliwanag ba yung ano ko? Yung aking audio kasi parang may nagrereklamo na. Lagi na lang may nagrereklamo sa audio ko. Pa-press 1 nga po. If clear and maliwanag po ang aking pong boses ngayon at parang nagiging kaboses ko na si Ray Langit. Hindi naman. Ang ganda ng boses nun. Can I get a press 1 before I continue? Okay, okay naman. Can I get a press 1 though from each and every one of you guys? Pa-press 1 naman po sa mga nanonood po ngayon. Just to make sure that my audio is okay. This channel po, we focus on the legitimate news about boxing. About the sport, especially boxing because maraming nagbabalita kasi ng basketball. So, sabi ni MJ Cosme, it's about time. Amen ako dyan. Sabi ni Popoy Jeps, amateur days pa namin noon sa Panabo City, Davao del Norte. Napaka-dedicated sa boxing yan. Yan. And that is true, brother. You know, as an amateur, hindi ko siya masyado nalalapitan because I was focused on pro. Pero nung first amateur fight, first professional fight niya, nandoon ako eh. In his early days, nandoon ako. I was supporting him kasi nakita ko talaga ibang klaseng boksingero talaga si Charly Suarez. So, ako, as you know, may mga nagsasabi, hype man. Hype man talaga ako, lalo na kung deserving. And Charly Suarez deserves this fight. He deserves the fight. I'm not saying he's gonna win. He most probably will have a hard time. Mahihirapan siya dito, brother. Pero lalaban tayo. Okay? Nel, good morning. Good morning. Charly Suarez deserve for fight championship. Guys, so 36 viewers sa 6 sa Facebook. Pa-share naman po. So, bakit parang tahimik ang Facebook ko ngayon, ha? Double check ko nga. Ako, sinasabi ko sa inyo, i-comment nyo, deserve ni Charly Suarez ang laban na yan. Si Charly Suarez talaga is model citizen. Go Charly, the pride of Davao del Norte. Yan. Okay, salamat Raymark. Ikaw lang nag-press 1. Yung iba, mag-press 1 naman yung iba para naman malaman ko. 42 na po tayo. Please share, like, and comment. Dihado si Suarez pero may pag-asa manalo. Yes. Mabait yan si Charly, Sir Pao, down to earth. Yeah. Naalala ko, no, before I go on to my next topic about Fundora, international boxing, whenever I go to Charly Suarez camp, Charly, no, I miss going to your camp. I've been doing so for a while. But lagi naman ako nakasuporta sa kanya. Lagi kong nakikibalita sa kanya. And I want him to be back sana sa sa interview. Pag pumupunta ako doon, walang ibang boksingero po. Wala ibang boksingero ako na pinupuntahan na humihingi ako ng advice sa buhay. You know? And Charly Suarez is that one boxer that can motivate you and give you life advice. No, lalo na nung may mga bashers, mga ganito. Charly Suarez gives me advice. So thank you very much, Charly Suarez. In return, come on. Hindi na ako kailangan kumbaga bigyan ng tip, bigyan ng ano. We are gonna support Charly Suarez in this fight because Charly Suarez has been dedicated since the start. Okay. Okay. Tuloy-tuloy na po tayo. Let's talk about other things in boxing kasi marami-rami tayo. Makaabutin ako ng 2 hours dito. Si Chabit tutulong para matuloy yung laban. Well, sana po. Sana. But again, they are already considering Charly Suarez. So we know that Charly Suarez is legitimately deserving for that fight. Alright, next topic natin. Next topic na tayo agad. Ang ating next topic, none other than ito na. Fundora versus Booker. Yan. So, for those of you guys, pasensya na po yung mga nahuli. No? Hindi ka sana mahawakan siya na promotion na mas kilala. Magaling din si Charly, disiplinado. It's definitely, guys. Definitely. Alright, let's talk about Fundora versus Booker. Now, I was a little bit confused. Kala ko napaltan din dito si Booker. But let's just assume that it is what it is, itong laban na to, no? So today, we're breaking down the upcoming clash between Sebastian, the Towering Inferno Fundora, and Shordale, the Gift Booker. This fight is going to happen March 22, 2025. That's going to be March 23 here in the Philippines. This is happening at the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas. Let me tell you a big something. Sayang, you know? I thought our very own Carl James Wonderboy Martin is going to be on this card. But that fight was canceled. He was supposed to fight San Martin on this card, PBC card, but that didn't happen. Anyway, let's go back to the story. So, Fundora defends his unified WBC and WBO Super Welterweight titles against the tricky challenger in Booker. And will this be another dominant performance, or does Booker have the tools to pull off the upset? I want to break it down for you guys because it's fight week. I was gonna do this tonight, this topic, but anyway, here we go. Sebastian Fundora, 20 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw, 13 knockouts. Meanwhile, Shordale Booker, 22 wins, 1 defeat, with only 10 knockouts. And there's a significant difference po in the height. Itong si Towering Inferno, hence the name, he's 6'6". He could be a basketball player. And his opponent is 5'9". So obviously, that's a big advantage for Sebastian Fundora if he uses that. But if you are watching Sebastian Fundora, he doesn't usually use those those length. He's not an outside fighter. He's an in fighter. Right? So, although in recent fights, I've seen him utilize those reach advantage. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the height and reach advantage. Fundora has a massive 9-inch height and 7-inch advantage over Booker. Also, he has the experience level. Both fighters have similar pro records, but Fundora has fought tougher competition at the elite level. So obviously, Fundora is the favorite in this one. And with regards to the power difference, Booker is more of a boxer, while Fundora carries bigger punching power. So here's my analysis on this fight before I translate this into Filipino para sa mga Filipino fans. Now, again, we want to make sure that the international fight fans understand also what a Filipino blogger podcast think about this fight. This is a great fight, but with regards to competitiveness, obviously, Fundora is the heavy favorite. This is a classic case of volume punching power, volume pressure fighter versus a technical southpaw in Booker. So for Fundora, Fundora has a high work rate, relentless pressure, and he throws punches in bunches and overwhelms opponents. That is his strength. And that strength is a given. We already know that. He has an orthodox style. At 6'6", again, 6'6", he is a super weight anomaly who fights inside rather than using his range. I don't know why his trainers allow him to do that, but it has been rather successful for him. He fights on the inside at 6'6", where most of his opponents has the shorter hands, and he always have that advantage. Maybe because this is the third strength of Fundora. Maybe because Fundora has a great chin and is really tough. He's taken big shots before and he has kept forward. So that's the thing about Fundora. And the reason probably why he's fighting on the inside. Do you agree, guys? Do you guys agree with me? So that is the advantage. Meanwhile, though, of course, Fundora has, of course, his weakness. For me, what's the age of Fundora? Let me see how young is he. Let me just research about his age. And I 27 years old, and that's why he got to change this one. Okay, he gotta change this one. Let me tell you why. Those are his strengths, but this is the weakness. And while he's 27, he can afford to do those things. at least, no. But Fundora has defensive gaps. He gets hit too much, and this could probably hurt him. And this is actually the reason why he was defeated. Did you guys watch the fight against Brian Mendoza? Brian Mendoza fight. He was knocked out in the 7th round. And that's because of his defensive gaps. He is reckless. His fighting style is reckless. Tech, do you agree? He prefers brawling instead of boxing smart, which is risky. I know it's a fan favorite kind of fight, yung mga ganyan laban. Fans like brawling style. Fans like yung pasok ng pasok. Filipino loves that. Mexicans love those styles, but it isn't smart. And of course, we'll see. No, he came from a loss against Brian Mendoza. He bounced back against Team Chu, won a split decision win. I mean, he was quite different on that fight already. But let's see. So mindset is gonna be a big contribution for this fight for Fundora. Meanwhile, let's talk about Booker. Booker has sharp boxing skill. He moves well, fights smart, and now know how to control the face. If he can do that against Fundora, then he gives himself a chance. Southpaw stance always a problem. At least I don't know up to when. Because recently a lot of fighters are now Southpaw. So before I can still remember boxers or manager trainers telling me there's not a lot of southpaw to get as a sparring partner, so it's hard to prepare for a southpaw. But right now, it's becoming common, especially in the Philippines. A lot of southpaws. Lefties though can still be tricky, and Fundora hasn't fought many good southpaws yet. So this could be something to look forward to, and an advantage and a strength that could be attributed to Booker. And again, classic case of offense versus defense. Defensive mindset. Booker is more defensively responsible, which could help him avoid big shots. And if he could do that and control the face and make this a boring fight, then the Booker might have a chance. However, the weakness of Booker, he lacks power. If you watch his fight, he only has the 10 KOs in 22 wins. He doesn't have the firepower to keep Fundora off him. So he needs to be really smart about this. Although, again, that's based on statistics. But a fighter, no matter how low is the knockout ratio, if you get caught by a punch that you don't see, it could still hurt you. He is smaller, definitely. So he's likely gonna be bullied by Fundora. Expect that one. And probably the most important of all is he lacks the top level experience. So this is gonna be a big surprise. So for Fundora, the keys to win is apply relentless pressure, use his size, and close the show. Knockout. That's the keys to win for Fundora. Meanwhile, for Booker, he needs to make this a boring chess match. He needs to use angles and counter punching, and just like the same thing that I said to Emanuel Navarrete, Charly Suarez fight. The brawler and the aggressive fighter is gonna try and finish you early, so he needs to survive that. But my prediction for this one, this is certainly gonna be Fundora. Fundora by a TKO, maybe later rounds. Mid to later rounds, maybe around 7 to 10. That will be my prediction. How about you guys? Yung mga yung mga nanonood ng antahimik nyo sa YouTube, thank you so much. So sa tingin ko, Fundora ang mananalo dito. Okay, let's talk about the other things. Marami, sabi ko sa inyo, marami akong babalita sa inyo sa boxing eh. George Kambosos, if there's no comment, George Kambosos versus Jake Wyllie. Let's break it down. Okay? Originally, guys, former light lightweight champion George Kambosos Jr. was set to face Dow Jordan on March 22nd. But in a surprising turn of events, Jordan stepped out and pulled out. And that is, I think, due to a medical concerns. And now he is going to be fighting Jake Wyllie, who is an Australian prospect. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who is Jake Wyllie? That's the same thing that I ask. And does he have the real shot against Kambosos? Well, let's break it all down. Including, of course, I'm going to give you as well my keys to win. I prepared for this one. And do we expect the replacement to actually give a good fight? Now, let's talk about the tail of the tape. George Kambosos, 21 wins, 3 defeats, 10 of the wins coming by way of knockout. He's fighting a 12-0 guy with only 4 knockouts. That's not really very inviting. But this guy is 3 years younger. George Kambosos is 30 years old. The height, there's not much difference. Their knockout percentage, both low. Right away, we can see a big experience gap between these two. Kambosos is a former unified lightweight champion, who has sharpened his skills with top names like he fought Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Vasily Lomachenko. Although he lost on some of those. That experience is still worth talking about. Wyllie is undefeated, but largely untested at the world level. Let's be real here. Before this announcement, most of the fans had never heard of Jake Wyllie, but that doesn't mean that he's not capable fighter. So let me share a little bit about Wyllie. Based on my research, and hopefully this is correct, Wyllie is 27 years old, Australian fighter. For knockouts, he's competing at the domestic level, picking up solid wins, but like what I said, hasn't fought any caliber fighter. He is more technical than explosive. So he relies on movement, combination, and outboxing his opponent. This could have been a great matchup. But again, curious to see how he's gonna perform against Kambosos. But taking on a short notice fight against a former world champion, that's a massive risk. But it's also a huge chance for Wyllie. Because he could make a name for himself. Especially this is 1 week preparation or 1 week notice. So what can we expect on this one? Kambosos is definitely the clear favorite. No question. This is his fight. And he's probably not going to lose this one with his experience, speed, and pressure fighting. He should be able to control the face. Wyllie lack power. And I've been saying this earlier. I don't know how he's going to win. I think Kambosos still has the better boxing skills, but upset could happen. The only thing that probably would be a concern is if Kambosos takes this lightly. If he underestimates his opponent. I know, it doesn't look good, the records, but any fighter who underestimate their opponents will probably regret it. So it's not that exciting. Maybe the undercards of the fight will be more exciting. So I think Kambosos wins by knockouts for TKO, unless or it will be another huge upset. But it's gonna be most probably Kambosos that's gonna win this one. Do you guys agree with me? So, yun po ang sa tingin ko. So, Kambosos ang mananalo dyan. I forgot to show you. But ba hindi ko pinapakita yung aking... meron akong mga pin-repair na presentation. Hindi ko napapakita. So, yan po yung laban ni Kambosos. Let's talk about the next. Uy, ito more of a chismis. Chismis ba to? Pero wala ako dito. Pero gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo bago natin pag-usapan si Kenneth Llover. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia muna. Si Ryan Garcia kasi initially si Ryan Garcia was thought of training dito sa camp ni Canelo Alvarez kay Reynoso, pero parang hindi na naman. The issue was hindi daw nabibigyan ng tamang panahon at oras itong si Ryan Garcia, which is going to be true because itong si Canelo Alvarez ay may laban din this May. So, yon ang nangyayari. Balik-balik sila dito pa iba-iba. Okay. So, that is ano yan? Yeah, that is what I'm sharing to you. Okay, let's talk about one more thing. Pag-usapan natin to. And I think this one, you'll be interested. Ipi-play ko lang para may background tayo habang nagsasalita ako kay Kenneth Llover. So, ipi-play ko to para makita nyo. So, Kenneth Llover. Siguro naman, kilala niyo sa Kenneth Llover. Nung isang araw ko pa hinahype to. Actually, matagal ko nang hinahype si Kenneth Llover. Kenneth Llover, undefeated boxing prospect, interim o OPBF champion. He is gonna be fighting on March 24. And kahapon po, no, kung hindi nyo pa nakikita, kahapon, yung press conference niya, parang going away press con before he goes to Japan. Itong si Kenneth Llover. Kenneth Llover, 13 wins, 8 by knockouts. And kakaiba to si Kenneth Llover from the rest of your prospect because talagang legitimately kumakalaban ito ng mga matitindi. No? Yung record niya, hindi yan bloated. Talagang may mga matitindi siyang tinalo. And now, at this stage of his career, talaga namang parang susubukan na itong si Kenneth Llover. At from winning the interim title of the OPBF in bantamweight against Tulio Di Canarudo, now he is fighting to unify and to really identify who is the true OPBF title champion against Kita Kurihara on March 24. So ang ikukwento ko sa inyo, kung hindi nyo pa napanood, gusto kong panoodin nyo yung press conference. No, yung press conference na yon, there's a lot of questions. Meron din akong concern, because yung concern na to is the concern concern ko rin sa halos lahat, which is yung timbang. Kasi nabalitaan ko, may mga kaibigan tayo sa Japan, sabi, malamig daw sa Japan. So, it's gonna be difficult because, syempre, ang mahihirapan ka magpapawis pag malamig. Kahapon, although walang worry ang team ni Kenneth Llover, nabalitaan natin na 5 kilo pa ang kailangan niyang ibaba. No? 5 kilos. It's about 8, 10, 9, 10 pounds. So, that's a concern. Pero downplay it. Sabi nila, kayang-kaya naman daw makuha Kayang-kaya makuha. Mukha namang condition siya. And it looks like they have a plan. But ang alis nila ay sa Sabado. So, they still have a chance to get it here. Malapit naman ang Japan. So, wala naman magiging issue siguro sa tinatawag nating time difference. Because I think 1 oras lang ang diferensya. At tapos ang biyahe naman sa Japan ay 4 hours, 5 hours. Nakalimutan ko na. Medyo matagal na rin ako hindi nakabalik sa Japan. But I think bago sila pumunta ng Japan, dapat kuhanin na dito sa Pilipinas. Especially si Sir Elmer Anuran at saka yung manager niya. Si Sir Jerry Peñalosa medyo tahimik pa sa plano. Pero si Sir Elmer Anuran yung supporter din niya from Titleholder, which I'm gonna be discussing to you about Titleholder din. Nilabas na yung plano. Parang plano nilang kalabanin si Inoue. No? At bantamweight. Not Naoya Inoue. Takuma Inoue. Sabi nila, the key to Naoya Inoue is Takuma Inoue. And they also have a plan na kung sakaling maging successful itong si Kenneth Llover, ang plano nila ay magkaroon ng parang eliminator or interim or eliminator gano'n, no? Dito sa Pilipinas for a world championship. So that's a big plan. So actually, sinabi ko kay Kenneth Llover, this is a big opportunity and medyo they're lucky to have the support of Titleholder and Blackwater. No? So, Ako masasabi ko sa laban niya dito kay Kita Kurihara, and Kita Kurihara has defeated Filipino boxers. May mga natalo na rin 'tong mga Filipino. Matindi dito, magaling din ito. Very respectful guy si Kita Kurihara. But I think with the skills and the power of Kenneth Llover, kayang-kaya to. Ang concern lang natin, of course, we wanna make sure that he's 100% condition. So, condition lang yan talaga. So, sino mo yung nagko-condition kay Kenneth, dapat talaga condition, kuha timbang. Pag 100% si Kenneth Llover, there's no doubt that he's gonna win this fight. And he will be the OPBF champion. And after becoming an OPBF champion, sky is the limit. No, sigurado ko yayaman at mas marami pang makukuha itong opportunity, and syempre datong. Yan, yung iba importante rin naman yan eh. So supportahan po natin March 24, 2025 in Japan, and it will be available on Titleholder PH. Let's talk about Titleholder PH. May mga nagtatanong sa akin, sir, ano ba yung Titleholder? 'Di ba, yan yung sinasabi natin sa mga boxer na may hawak ng belt. Title holder sila. It's quite different. So, what is title holder PH? Now, if you're, if you are a boxing fan, alam mo na for a while now, ang mga boxing po ay hindi na napapanood sa mga cable TV. No? Ang mga boxing ngayon ay napapanood na sa mga streaming platform. Like Netflix, no? Like The Zone. Like ano ba yung isa kong pinapanood? Fight Max. Yan, like yan. Thriller. And syempre, pag nanonood tayo ng international boxing, dyan tayo. Pero every time, and this is the sad part, tayo po ay we're a boxing nation. Ang tagal na nating boxing nation, and dati kasi napapanood natin yung mga boxing event sa sa cable, sa TV. Pero ngayon, hindi na nagpapalabas yung cable tsaka TV ng boxing event eh. So saan tayo nanonood? Sa streaming platform. We purchase on the Zone, pero hindi lahat ng Filipino fights nandoon, especially kung Japan. So, ang title holder is coming into the scene as a new sports entertainment streaming platform. Now, they are focusing on Kenneth Llover. They're focusing on boxing. And hopefully, yung mga, actually, ang daming laban sa Japan. Dapat pala, sinabi ko ito kay sa title holder. Dapat ma-focus nila yung mga laban sa Japan, kasi yung mga laban sa Japan, halos hindi mo mapanood dito sa Pilipinas, puros illegal. So title holder is giving us a legitimate, a legal way to watch it on a good price. No? So yung laban po sa March 24, ipapalabas sa website na titleholder.ph. So ilagin nyo lang yan dyan, and you can pay via GCash, credit card, and it's only 199 pay-per-view, 199 pesos. Yan, I'll talk to them, maybe lowering it down a little bit, but 199 is not bad to support the Filipino boxer. Kasi title holder is one of the biggest supporters po of Kenneth Llover. So, yan. Yan yung dyan po mapapanood. So, streaming platform, check it out. Puntahan nyo lang titleholder.ph, and you will see. Syempre, Boxing Nation tayo, dapat meron tayong representation sa streaming platform, especially in the sports. Especially in the sports of boxing. So, want you guys to support Titleholder PH, visit them on the website and watch it legally kaysa sa mga Facebook Titleholder natin panoodin. Okay? But I'll probably do a live commentary, and then para at the same time, sabihin ko sa mga tao, you can watch it on Titleholder PH sa darating pong March 24. I think hapon. Usually pag Japan, hapon ng simula. So, and then umaabot hanggang gabi. Alright, let's talk about this picture. Sino po nakakakilala sa mga to? Sa shoutout ko yung mag-comment sa YouTube, dahil medyo marami tayo sa YouTube. Sino po nakakakilala sa mga to? Okay, kung boxing fan ka or basketball fan ka, may kilala ka dito. Okay? Let me know. Comment guys, comment. Come on guys, huwag kayong mahiya. Konti na lang tayo, siguradong mababasa yung comment nyo. Okay, let's talk about this. Ito po yung press con, during the press con of Kenneth Llover at the Max Restaurant dyan sa Scout Wason sa Quezon City. So, you're looking at may nag-comment, dalawang pogi lang kilala ko dyan, si Jerry at si Jambalaya. Ikaw talaga, okay. So, you're looking at the main honcho, main guy of Everbilena or Blackwater Elite Basketball Team. Si Sergio Celdosi, may-ari po siya ng basketball team sa PBA. Alam nyo na, pag may-ari ka ng basketball team sa PBA, malalim ang bulsa nito. And he's there in boxing. Siyempre, yung katabi ko dyan, si Sir Jerry Peñalosa, he is the manager of Kenneth Llover. And yung nakaakbay sa akin, yan po si Sir Elmer Anuran, the CEO of Titleholder PH. And these are the men behind Kenneth Llover at supporter po ni Kenneth Llover. Now, here's the thing. No? And kanina ko lang na nakita. Kahapon. So, I thought si Sir Elmer Anuran, who is former promoter, say by the bell, siya yung man behind the title holder. Sabi ko, siya na siguro yung pinaka kilala dito. And then, na-find out ko, chairman ng title holder, itong si Sergio Celdosi from beauty products. Gaya po ng binigay sa akin, Blackwater. Ngayon, parang nagbe-venture na rin sa tech company. Ibang klase to. So, what does it mean? Sana tuloy-tuloy na ang suporta ng Blackwater sa mundo ng boxing at mundo po ng sport ng boxing at kay Kenneth Llover. Kasi syempre, marami din naman pogi sa boxing industry, di ba? Para masuportahan natin. This is big news. Sigurado, yung pagpasok nito ni Sergio Celdo sa boxing industry, maraming mag-uusap-usap dito. So I hope he continues to support not just Kenneth, but a lot of boxing fights and through title holder. So good luck. Yun ang masasabi ko dyan. So, okay, very interesting. I also wanted to share this before I go to the comment section. 1 hour ang ating show for today. Ito pong second Pacquiao Elorde Awards, which I will be attending again. Big shoutouts to Madam Lisa Elorde, the Barrero family, and all of the blow-by-blow staff and management. And the Pacquiao Elorde Awards night is happening at the Okada Manila March 20th. Ng gabi. Pero before that, mayroon pong blow-by-blow boxing event na magaganap din. On the same day, just before the Elorde Awards, you will see Makilan versus Lerasan. Ito, abangan nyo to. Tapos Magramo versus Cuarto. And then, syempre, ang special feature po dyan is the fight of Eman Bacosa against his first po na na mga kalaban niya dito na foreigner pero alam ko sa Davao nagti-training si Makita. So, yun. From Congo, from Africa. Okay. So, that is our show. I will go to the comment section and ask you of your questions and reaction sa aking pong mga balita. Let's go ahead and read a few comments. Yung mga related lang kayo talaga taas header yung party list ni Pac. Nakala yung party list. Yeah, syempre ang party list ko, one Pacman party list. Because I love sports and they love sports and dapat tayo nagsasama tayo yung mga sports fanatics. Yan dapat. Sabi ni Virgil, nakalagay sa taas ng hindi, ano ba to? WBC nagpautos ng Magsayo Hernandez para sa elimination. Is it true? Let me confirm this. Let me confirm right now. WBC title eliminator Magsayo. Wala naman eh. Probably kidding me, brother. I don't know. Wala pa eh. Let me see. Let's go to the WBC website. Checking ko para sa'yo ha. World Boxing Council, WBC Champion. Usually kasi naglalagay sila dito ng mga news about eliminator or something like that. Pero, let me see ha. Wala pa eh. Guys eh. So, I cannot confirm this one. Okay, please ask question right now para pagkatapos yung dalawang pogi lang. Okay. Boss Pao, true and legit boxing blur di lang sa likod ng PC at PC ang dedication kundi sa labas at lumalapag sa boxing event. Salamat po, no? Salamat po at dahil sumusuporta ka Sir Edward Espanyol. Request ko lang, let's share, like, and comment po para po mas marami makalam ng mga legit po na balita sa boxing, whether international or here in the Philippines. Please comment right now. I'll try to read every comments. Konti pa lang naman nagka-comment. MJ, ano ba? Kulang yata. Kulang yata to. Boom, boom, power up. Wahaha. Salamat, Sir Josel. Sir Josel. Sabi ni Madam MJ, ang sipag mo pagkagising ko PBA ka tapos patulog ko boxing ka naman, yaman mo na pa. Actually, MJ, ngayon lang ulit ako nagsipag. Medyo na-busy ako sa aking ginagawa recently. Meron tayong mga inaasikaso. So, ang pinaka ginagawa ko ngayon, pagkagising ko, I'll go live and talk about whatever trending news sa boxing or sa basketball. And then sa gabi bago ako matulog. So yun na lang ginagawa ko. Tapos siguro kakat-cut ko na lang to yung mga medyo kakaibang mga balita. Wala kita ngayon sa sa YouTube, wala masyado kasi hindi ganoon kadami yung views. But alam mo kung paano ako kumikita, MJ? Nakikita mo yung mga nasa tabi dito? Yan yung mga sumusuporta sa mga legit. So, shoutout sa Arena Plus for continued support. 2 years na yung partnership namin ni Arena Plus. Of course, One Pacman Party List. Titleholder, Watchmaster. Ayan yung magandang relo. So, kung gusto nyo magbenta dito sa channel ko, gusto nyo i-promote ko yung mga business nyo, pwede yan. Yeah? And Blackwater, syempre, yan ang mga sekreto ng mga mabango at saka ng mga pogi. Yung 44 years old, nagmumukhang 43 years old, di ba? So, salamat. Okay. Last few more comments, no? Sir Pao, maraming salamat po sa suporta sa kapatid namin simula nag-umpisa pa lang siya. Oy, thank you. I wish to see you at the top. Gusto kong makita si Kenneth Llover. Sana siya na, no? Kasi for the longest time, kasi napag-usapan nga namin doon sa table kahapon. Sir Pa, parang hindi ka na masyado nagko-cover ng boxing. I wanted to, kaso medyo nakapagod. Dati kasi, nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, so, gaya nyo guys, kayo siguro yung mga solid follower ko, yung mga nandito. Talagang lahat ng boxing event pinupuntahan ko. Whether bayadan ako, hindi, ako gumagastos. Tapos, kinukuhanan ko lahat. Sabi ko, sana meron akong makuhanan from the amateur at saka sa yung nagsisimula pa lang hanggang umakyat sa world champion. I will be so proud of it na isa ako sa naka-discover. Plus, ang hirap na dumikit kay Manny Pacquiao, no? Sana yumaman yung at maging close. Baka maambunan din tayo, di ba? So, baka si Kenneth Llover na ang ating pong inaantay. Sabi nga ni Sir Giseldo, parang Pacquiao daw. Ang hirap magsalita ng ganyan kasi maraming magrereklamo. Pero next Pacquiao. Nonetheless, ayun dyan na tayo. So, I really hope na maging successful si Kenneth Llover. And of course, lahat ng mga boxingerong Pilipino. Ang wish ko talaga, yumaman lahat kayo at maging sikat lahat kayo. Kasi pag sikat kayo, mas maganda usapan sa boxing. Nag-politics ka pa, mas madaming topics ngayon. Meron naman ayan One Pacman Party List. But ang usapan namin, I will support them but ayoko makipag-away kasi because ang aking pong adikain and dumaan na tayo sa away-awayan mga ganyan-ganyan Sa sports, nakikipag-debate tayo, nakikipag-away tayo ng konti, pero we have to move past that. We have to be professional, we have to be adults. Pwede pa rin naman tayo makipagbakbakan, pero it's too dirty for me. It's too dirty yung politics sa akin. Current events is something. So, mahirap pag-usapan yan, ha? Supportahan natin mga boksingero Pinoy. Salamat. Yeah! Di ba liblib na lugar parang boxing pang barangay nandun ka? Opo. Literal na pang boxing pang barangay. Pero syempre bago na tayo, umiidad na rin tayo. Kailangan natin take care of ourselves. And we have to also evolve. No? Parang sa buhay yan. And I will leave you with this. Sabi nga ni Nel Quiñones, sana nga Boss Pao. I will leave you with this. Guys, sometimes, of course, in the journey, in my journey here, I've resigned sa aking malaking sweldo na trabaho. Totoo naman. But, sabi ko, in order for me to grow, I have to grow din yung aking ginagawa. And how do I grow? Siyempre, I cannot be doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Nasubukan na natin eh. Yung mga amateur level, yung mga boxing, napuntahan natin buong Pilipinas sa boxing. Now it's time for us to grow and maybe really focus on the bigger chunk or the higher level, yung big boxing events, international boxing events, and of course, basketball na neglect din natin for quite some time. So, that's where we're going and I hope you join me as well. At pero hindi natin kakalimutan yung mga gusto pong magpa-PR, gusto pong magpa-promote sa atin basta sports related. You're welcome to actually send me an email on inquiry@powcast.net. Okay? At di natin kakalimutan, syempre, masa pa rin tayo. We are still here and we're supporting everyone. So, pwede pa rin nyo ako asarin i-bash. No problem sa akin yan. Speaking of that, magpapaalam na ako. Nagutom na ako bigla. Actually, mag-exercise muna. Parang kailangan natin exercise. Papalit tayo ng tiyan para importante kasi malaking bagay yung physical look natin sa gusto natin gawin. So, we need to be healthy. Alright. So, salamat po sa inyo lahat at iwanan kayo sa aking pong ahas sa pinag-request kasi, Sir, catchy yung na-miss namin yung dati mong team song, yung Tunay na Angas ng Pinas. So, I leave you with that. Salamat po sa inyo lahat. Ako po si Pao Salud ng Powcast Sports. Shoutout sa Arena Plus, One Backman Party List, Titleholder, Watchmaster, Blackwater, at Skyline Sports and Social. I'll see you in my next episode. Baka mamayang gabi, live ulit tayo. Thank you guys.
Yung may na malakas sa sports laging lahat ang naangkas. Pag nagsalita ng facts, tahimik silang lahat. Mga bayas at panatikong magtago sa lunggan nyo. Dahil ito na si Maestro Pao Salud, saludo mga totoo. Boom, boom, Powcast Sports ang malakas, ang tunay na angas ng Pinas. Sa sports, laging idol ng lahat. Matapang balanse, laging tapat. Saludo, king bumbalahos. Look natin malalaos. Akala mo di kaya gumawa ng bistra. Huwag mo kong ikaya sa'yo nawa. Talubos na matinong vouchers, pero kung fake makinig ka sa'kin. Huwag kang pasaway, di kita aatasan. Gawin kitang sabay. Kung ako'y balimbing, ikaw ang pala. Ako matamis, pero ikaw mukhang mapait na. Ganun talaga, kasi bitter ka. KK! Boom, boom, Powcast Sports ang malakas. Ang tunay na angas ng Pinas. Sa sports, laging idol ng lahat. Matapang balanse, laging tapat. Saludo. Ouch, nagsisiyakan na sila. Mag-subscribe, mag-report pa. Pero bakit nandito ka pa? Nagko-comment pa. Natubuo na ang haters. Itaya ang katotohanan. Pero tayo may mapait ako papansinin kita. Magbago ka na bago pa mahuli ang lahat. Ouch, sa pool ba? Boom, boom, Powcast Sports ang malakas. Ang tunay na angas ng Pinas. Sa sports, laging idol ng lahat. Matapang balanse, laging tapat. Saludo. Sige bash lang ng bash, kasi may bash-bash. Kahit mukha kang balasutas. Pag nakatikim ng truth, baka umutot. Diretso sa siyo, mukha kang mabantot. Ikaw di mo alam, may tira pang heavyweights, wak na swak sa timpla. Shock muna, eh? Boom, boom, pow, boom, Powcast Sports ang malakas. Ang tunay na angas ng Pinas. Sa sports, laging idol ng lahat. Matapang balanse, laging tapat. Sarap makinig ang kanta, ang ganda diba? Lito ni Pao Salud, gawa ng teknolohiya. Masarap pakinggan kung tunay ka. Masakit sa tenga kung sintunado ka. Kaya kung ako sa'yo, tumino ka na. Sama-sama sa totoo, maging open-minded ka. Basic hate, mawawala kaya nga nandyan ka pa. Huwag mag-alala, mahal kita sa'yo, marami akong pera. Boom, boom, Powcast Sports ang malakas, ang tunay na angas ng Pinas. Sa sports, laging idol ng lahat, matapang balanse, laging tapat. Saludo, boom, boom, Powcast Sports, ang tunay na halimaw, ang tunay na vlogger na malinaw. Sa sports, laging idol ng lahat, matapang at balanse, hawak ang alas. Allegiance to the truth, salute to all real fans. Powcast Sports, forever true and strong. Jeng jeng, Powcast Sports, lakas mo talaga. Yung jeng may panang malakas, sa sports vlogging lahat na